Good evening, I'm Scott Beadle with St. George News at 8. Kane County Sheriff's Office search and rescue teams had a busy day one day last week when two separate groups of hikers either got stuck or lost on Thursday. The first call for help came from two hikers who had been in the Hole in the Rock area most of the day. Due to fading daylight, the two hikers attempted to take a shortcut back to their vehicle. The hikers made their way to a Slick Rock mountain peak, but were unable to get down from there. Search and rescue used GPS coordinates, and the hikers were rescued by helicopter. A second call came in that same day for a separate incident involving hikers lost somewhere between the Wave and the Trailhead parking lot. However, search and rescue personnel were unable to locate the hikers after many hours of searching. Eventually, they were found, and Classic Lifeguard Air Medical Services was called in with its medical helicopter to fly the hikers out. The state water engineer warned Iron County officials over a year ago to fix their water problems, or he would. County officials now must come up with a water management plan to address the deficit of water in county aquifers. In January of 2016, Assistant State Engineer James Greer presented findings that the Cedar Valley Aquifer was supplying more water to its communities than is available. State Water Engineer Kent Jones says county officials must create a plan to fix that problem, or he will step in, possibly eliminating certain water rights issued after 1935. A 10-member committee has already been formed to create a plan, while county water board members work on projects to restore the aquifer. We're learning more about an accident that injured a motorcycle rider on March 11th on State Route 18 near Diamond Valley. Instead of making the turn, the man slid for yards before he and his motorcycle slammed into the Diamond Valley sign. He was life-flighted from the scene, but before first responders arrived, he was aided by bystanders. One of those that ran to the aid was an off-duty emergency room trauma nurse. When the injured rider began asking the people around him to remove his helmet, the nurse explained the importance of keeping that helmet secured to prevent possible further injury. Another bystander assisted by holding the man's spine while the trauma nurse explained rider could have suffered spinal or neck damage during the crash. Police say the nurse's knowledge went a long way in saving him. Bringing together businesses from around the world and raising money for local charities, the annual SkyWest Mini Indy races into St. George on Friday. Over the past 17 years, the event has raised more than $1 million to support countless families and individuals in southern Utah via the United Way Dixie. The checkered flag will fly March 24th at the Ridgetop Raceway, 620 South Airport Road in St. George at 10 a.m. Teams will push their go-karts to the limit through a tricky racetrack in pursuit of the Mini Indy Grand Champion Trophy, and the public is invited to come watch. Learn more about SkyWest's Mini Indy and check out photos and race highlights from past events at the event website. The IRS is looking for volunteers to serve on the Taxpayer Advisory Committee. It's a panel that gets feedback from taxpayers, identifies major concerns, and makes recommendations for improving IRS service. The panel is important to see how taxpayers deal with a complex tax system. It includes members from all 50 states, as well as D.C., Puerto Rico, and one member who represents Americans overseas. To serve, someone must be a citizen, not work with the Treasury, be current on his or her federal taxes, and be able to commit to at least 200 volunteer hours during the year. To apply, you can call 888-912-1227. Applications will be accepted through April 24th. For the first time, FBI Director James Comey has confirmed his agency is investigating Russia's meddling in the 2016 election and alleged contact with members of the Trump campaign. He's also addressing President Trump's claim that President Obama wiretapped him. Kenneth Moten has the latest from Capitol Hill.
Comey on the record confirming the investigation into Russia's meddling of the 2016 election and alleged contacts with the Trump campaign.
Because it is an open, ongoing investigation and is classified, I cannot say more about what we are doing and whose conduct we are examining.
FBI Director James Comey, his months of public silence over. Also telling the House Intelligence Committee President Trump's wiretapping claims against President Obama are wrong.
With respect to the president's tweets about alleged wiretapping directed at him by the prior administration, I have no information that supports those tweets.
For 2 weeks, the White House has forcefully backed Trump, who said when he tweeted wiretap, he meant surveillance.
We know there was not a physical wiretap of Trump Tower. However, it's still possible that other surveillance activities were used against President Trump and his associates.
The president's source, not the FBI, but news reports and conservative commentary.
President Obama could not unilaterally order a wiretap of anyone.
No president could.
This morning, Trump deflected on Twitter, denying any allegations of collusion with Russia, tweeting, "The real story that Congress, the FBI, and all others should be looking into is the leaking of classified information. Must find leaker now."
Chief Meteorologist Chris Summers has your Southern Utah forecast next.
The weather tonight is brought to you by Sun River, resort-style living.
And welcome back, everyone. Happy first day of spring. Temperatures very nice across parts of southern Utah. Late this afternoon, well above where they should be this time of year, seeing temperatures in the low to mid 80s in most areas. Even saw a new record high down in Las Vegas today at 90 degrees, surpassing the old record high at 88. Back in 1997, and even seeing these warm temperatures continue across parts of Nevada, southern Utah, and the extreme parts of northern Arizona as well. We saw a high of 84 degrees today here in St. George, 74 degrees up in Cedar City, 88 degrees a high in Mesquite, and a high of 72 degrees today in Beaver late this afternoon. Now, keep the warm weather around at least one more day, but do have some changes coming by the middle part of the work week. Your forecast in Cedar City on your Tuesday does show mainly cloudy or mainly clear skies. As we start the day, temperatures in the mid to upper 40s by 7 o'clock in the morning. Should see highs get close to 70 once again, so not bad for this time of year. South-southwest winds could be a little gusty, though, in Cedar City as high as 10 to 15, but possibly gusting as high as 20 miles per hour by the afternoon on our Tuesday. Now for St. George and southern Utah, again, temperatures are going to be about 10 degrees warmer than we see in Cedar City. That puts highs back close to 80 once again. But by afternoon, could see those winds start to pick up a little bit. Southwest winds could be gusting as high as 15 to 20 miles per hour with partly to mostly sunny skies in our forecast. So mostly sunny skies once again as we head into your Tuesday. Again, slightly cooler than we saw today, but still enjoying some nice pleasant weather, as temperatures will stay above average as we head to Tuesday afternoon. Now, as we get to Wednesday, that's when some changes come into the area. Could see a few scattered showers and thunderstorms move into the region. Also, partly to mostly cloudy skies, and could turn a little breezy too. That's when temperatures do cool off a little bit, and keeping that chance of rain in the forecast even as we get to Thursday too, as temperatures stay a little bit on the cooler side here the next several days. So we'll enjoy our Tuesday as temperatures will be very warm. Once again, here in southern parts of Utah, we'll see those temperatures above average, but you can see our next system already showing up in parts of California, often to the western parts of Nevada, bringing some showers and thunderstorms back to that area. Also seeing some of that snow in the higher elevations too. So as that system moves a little bit closer to our region by Wednesday and Thursday, bring some chances of rain to our area, but also could see some snow in some of those higher elevations as we get to Wednesday afternoon, and especially by the time we get to Thursday, as some cooler temperatures do move in to the area. Before tonight, we'll see those low temperatures back into the mid-40s in Cedar City. Otherwise, 50-degree temperatures, about 55. The low temperature in St. George, 57 Mesquite, 54 degrees a high, the low temperature in Hurricane, with mainly clear skies overnight. Now for your Tuesday, again, temperatures close to 70 in Cedar City, partly to mostly sunny skies, but could be as warm as 82 degrees though in Mesquite, with partly to mostly sunny skies. Hurricane at 77 and 79 degrees, a high temperature in St. George. Cedar City next 7 days. Again, there's that rain chance we saw for your Wednesday, a little bit cooler temperatures back at least into the 60s. And by the time we get to Thursday, that's when at least could see a chance of some light snow making its way into the area. Temperatures into the 40s by Thursday afternoon. A little bit warm for the weekend though for Cedar City. Back into the 50s and mid-50s by Saturday and Sunday with a chance of rain. Now for southern Utah, then temperatures close to 80 for your Tuesday. But here comes those rain chances by Wednesday and Thursday. Again, could drop back into the low 60s for high temperatures by Thursday afternoon. But then they do warm a little bit, back a little bit by the time we get to Friday. Highs back close to 70. And another chance of rain does return by the time we get to the weekend, with our highs in the mid-60s or so. So at least seeing a couple of chances to rain. We've been pretty dry here last 10 days or so. So it's nice to see a little bit of rain back in the area. And again, seeing those cooler temperatures come with that too.
All right, thanks, Chris. Still ahead, a special edition brew for World Water Day that comes from an unexpected place. World Water Day is Wednesday, and people in Wisconsin are celebrating with a unique kind of English Pale Ale. The Madison Metropolitan Sewerage District is using treated wastewater called effluent to make their own EPA. Treatment plants don't normally clean water to the point that it's drinkable, but in this case, the water is over-treated to make beer. The tasting event yesterday showcased the sewerage district's effort to respect every drop of water.
I guess there's a good use for the water, but I'm not sure I'd really want to taste
Yeah,
that.
I'm not sure I'm on board with that one.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching.
Hope you have a great night.